All right. Josh Valentine here. Welcome to another lesson inside Social Confidence for Life. Today's topic is on how do you jump into group conversations. Now, I'm going to be sharing a pro tip on jumping into group conversations because there we are sometimes, seeing a group of people who are talking, having a good time, and yet we feel like we're unable, just incapable of joining in that conversation, joining in some fun, adding value, adding meaning to a conversation. So how do we just gain that confidence to just jump in and experience a powerful, authentic, fun, meaningful connection? And the answer is a lot simpler than we tend to make it. The answer is really to follow where we are most energetic. And what that means is we can either, there's three main ways to do that. Now, it's always important to think, hey, is there something cool, fascinating going on in your life right now that you want to share in a group conversation? And other ways is, hey, what's going on in the environment, in the shared environment? Is there something that's just drawing your attention that you want to, stop the group and share about that shared environment? They're already invested in that environment, so it's like meaningful to talk about. And then the most simple way is really to just listen. What are they talking about? Because what they're talking about is where their focus is. It's what they're invested in. So if you can say something about it, bring your perspective into it, then yeah, they're going to be open to listening to you. And it's really more about the energy that you bring to it. So all that said, observe where your energy is. Is there something, what's most fascinating for you right now to share with a group of people? Because if you want to talk to the group of people, what are you going to bring? Everyone that's talking in that group, they're bringing something to the conversation. So you want to do likewise. When in Rome, do as the Romans. When in groups, do as the groupins, I guess. That was probably one of the most corny things I've ever said in my life. But you know what I'm talking about. Somehow you know what I'm talking about. That's what counts. So follow your energy. Follow your fascination. What's going on? What is something that you guys can all be invested in? And then speak up and talk about that. So honestly, that's not what's hard. I know when I was stuck in anxiety, I thought that was what was hard, was I just don't know what to say. It's important to realize that what's hard is mustering up the courage to just speak up. What isn't hard is finding what to say. We're human beings. We can think of so many things to say. Just pay attention to what's going on in the environment, within the energy within you, to what they're talking about. As long as you're listening and paying attention, you can come up with either a question or a statement to talk about what's going on. It's easy, Maybe they're talking about what their favorite pizza is. Okay, easy. What's your favorite pizza? Guys, hold on. Whoa. I realized I just stepped in. Pizza Hut. Come on. That's got to be number one, right? And then just see what happens. It's about, what is fun for you to talk about, and then just bring it up. But now let's talk about the confidence to just jump into a group conversation. Now, in the simplest terms, confidence is the ability to say, I got this. I can handle this. Bring it on. I'm okay as I am. I am awesome no matter what happens. And anxiety is saying, I'm not good enough. I don't got this. I can't handle this. If I get an outcome I don't want, I'm going to absolutely explode, and I'm going to feel embarrassed and awkward. In fact, because of that, I don't even want to try. I don't even want to risk it. So what's also important to note is that anxiety and confidence, they can be so close to each other, like it's like a very fine line that separates the two. And what I'm saying is, when you're in anxiety, it can be as simple yet complicated, but as simple, and I'll explain, as saying 3, 2, 1, go, and then you take action and do it. And the reason why it can be that simple yet so complicated is because it really is just a choice. I know it's way more complicated than that, but hear me out. Because if you decide, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, it's kind of like when you're on the edge of a cliff and you're jumping into water that's 30 feet below you. And it's kind of scary, but it's as soon as you lift off and jump, you're committed. It's you're just going to go. You're just doing it. You're taking that action. But if you keep staying in that story of, it's scary, I can't do this, then you're feeding that energy. And it's look, you're just one choice away from doing it. And that's what I'm saying. You're one choice away from taking action, taking confident action to just jump into a group. But what's complicated about that is there's that voice, don't do it, you're scared, you're going to screw it up, something bad's going to happen, mission abort. And that's where the complication comes in. So my pro tip is always imagine that you're at the edge of a cliff. I know, it's going to be scary, but look, there's no way to dodge it. It is going to be scary. But as soon as you take that first step, and that's really what I'm driving at, take that first step, take that leap. There's no going back. Make it so that there's no going back. If you're scared to just say something in a group situation, say something anyway. Put yourself in there. Yeah, it's going to feel scary, but if you just speak up and do something, take that first step, you're in it already. And if you do that over time enough times, that'll get more comfortable. It'll get easier and easier. Like if you just jump off that cliff once, okay, yeah, that was still scary. If you do it the second time, it's still going to be scary. Third time, still scary. But eventually, it's going to be so easy. It's not going to be scary anymore. Imagine those Olympians who do like freaking 1,000 flips before they get into the water. How do you build up to that? Yeah, a lot of practice, but also a lot of facing fear. So that's the pro tip. So what I'm saying is next time you see a group conversation, pay attention. Think of something you want to say, and then give yourself the goal of speaking up in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys? What are you guys talking about? You guys look like you're having a good time. It could just something, I don't know, just say something, It's got to be something that is loud enough that stops the group so that they're paying attention to you. That's something you have to be prepared for. Yeah, if you want to speak up, that means people are paying attention to you. Yeah, it's scary, but yeah, take that first step, and over time, you'll get better at it. So, man, I get passionate about this kind of stuff. I can usually go on a tangent, but I believe therein lies a bunch of good stuff. So, whatever is most meaningful to you, take that away. Remember it, apply it immediately and consistently. Get this into a muscle habit, and that is your challenge. So, commit to jumping into group conversations. Choose confidence. 3, 2, 1, go. And if you haven't already, click the link below, download your free copy of my ebook, 5 Steps to Break the Anxiety Barrier. And until we speak again, you were born to be real, not to be perfect. So go out there and be who you are. I'll catch you later.